Welcome back. As a lead on from the last episode, who is a maker and a taker? Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk. This is my opinion from my research. Don't judge me. In my opinion, Bill Gates is a maker and a taker, but also a massive manipulator. But he's done a great job at what he does, and he does give back to people. But I think a lot of people would give back if they have the amount of money he has. Like, it's not noble. I think it's just a nice thing, I guess, when you have that much money. Moving on to number 2, Elon Musk. Is he a maker or a taker? I think, honestly, he is a fantastic maker. He's making all this cool stuff, and a lot of it, he's giving away the information, the patents for free, for everyone to copy and do whatever they want with. He's genuinely changing the world, and he's doing a great job. So I strongly believe he is a maker. Sure, everyone has small little things that happen around the place that make them less of a great person, but he's still, in my eyes, the modern day maker, and he's doing a great job. Steve Jobs. It's a hard one. Is he a maker or a taker? In my opinion, it's not really a hard one. I just said that because I thought you guys would have thought it was. He is 100% a taker to the end of the earth. Took everything. He took a free operating system and then he charged money for it and made a few modifications. He took a mobile phone and he said that this is the newest and greatest in technology. Check out the camera and it plays music. He manipulated everyone. He had like 4 or 5 phones at his first conference for the iPhone and just picked up different ones. And there was a guy out there on the videoing equipment changing between the different interfaces because none of the devices could do all of the functions at that stage. But that did create an environment for his work where they had to get things ready in time. He is a taker because the kettle cords that they have on their laptops, which are magnetic, he took the idea from companies that have been doing it over in China for years, for decades, the magnetic connectors on kettles as opposed to on the laptops. He just took it. And it's okay to take things and borrow things and use it. Everyone does it. The only reason I know all the stuff that I know is because I've been researching. So in a sense, the person that wrote that, who had done that research, I've now taken that, but I've also put my own spin on it and I'm not charging anyone for it. When he takes things, when Apple take things, they take it from Samsung, they take it from these big companies, and then they put them through hell in lawsuits and litigations and patents to try and prove that they had it first, or that theirs is more unique, or whatever the situation is. It's all bullshit. All they're doing it for is to stop the other companies coming out with products. Apple is slowing down the progress of technology, but everyone loves Apple. They just love Apple. I can't talk enough about how much people love Apple. They make their entire environment ecosystem so that you can't use anything but Apple devices. You jump into your car and you want to read the onboard diagnostics of your computer in the car, and if you want to do that on an Android, you can do that for 20 bucks for the hardware. On an Apple, as at the time this was being presented, $180 to $220 because they charge licensing costs for a piece of hardware that's very close to exactly the same. The readout's identical. Why, Apple? Why are you doing this? They charge up to 60 cents to use the connectors that they've got a patent on that they've just changed away from the standard USB-C, which is meant to be the global standard. So what Apple do is they create these new plugs and stuffs that don't offer any advantage, and then they just include a lead to say, oh yeah, we conform to the standard now. Here, have this lead in the box that you'll forget about and lose, and then you'll still have to buy all the other accessories and everything else. I don't like Apple's business model, but they are great at lawsuits and marketing. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the next episode. Marketing. Stay tuned. Don't be Apple, but take their advice and stay good. Welcome back. As a follow-on from last week's episode, I don't know when this is going to be aired, so I'll tell you last week. Steve Jobs, his evil arch nemesis. Steve Jobs was 100% a taker. 100%. Across the board, he was a taker. He claims throughout all of his marketing... I'm going to rewind. Let's not do the Steve Jobs bit just yet. I'll leave him to the end. It's more exciting.